Alright guys, how's it going? Jet Sunstrider here, and if you're wondering what is this, then and if you thought World of Warcraft, then you were correct, because I actually do play this game, and I actually, quite enjoy this game. It's one of those games that I just, screw around in, and I've always considered playing this on the channel because, it adds more variety to my channel. It just adds another game to throw into the mix. And I have a lot of games, but I need to expand because I only have very few games. And, yeah. I actually have a history with this game because I started playing this game like way forever ago. I don't know if it was back in vanilla World of Warcraft, or it was like no expansion pack, nothing to its name, or it was just World of Warcraft and that was it. I think it was back in the Burning Crusade when I started playing. I remember that before I played Torn, which is pretty much the walking cow. Walking cow, good job. But when I first started out, as a Torn warrior, I believe, and this was way before Warlords of Draenor. Cataclysm wasn't even out. I think it was, again, Burning Crusade, so I played as the big bad cows, but back when I first started, I got a lot of help from my sister and my dad because they both play WoW a lot. My dad isn't so much into it anymore, but I know my sister still plays, at least a little bit. So yeah, my sister couldn't really help me because back when I was a Torn, she was a blood elf, so she really had no idea what was going on in my quest line. So I decided to switch to a blood elf, which this is actually my character, by the way. All these guys aren't my characters. I share this account with my dad because I still don't have I have my own Battle.net account, but I'm not paying for my old World of Warcraft account, if that makes any sense. So I'm still sharing this with my dad. I have been sharing World of Warcraft with my dad for as long as I can remember. And this was my very first character. He's now level 88. I remember back when I was level 1, I had no bloody idea what I was doing. And this character is obviously a little mixed up, jambered up, not exactly, the best. The talents are a little, mix matched, and yeah, because this was my first character. I thought I had other characters on other realms, but hell, they could have been, removed for all I know. I used to have characters on, if I could find it. This one, yes. I used to have characters on this one, but I think I all deleted them, but I didn't like playing on a PvP server anyway. Like, seriously, who likes to play on a PvP server unless you're really dead set on PvP, which I'm not. So, yeah, and we'll just go into create a new character because I'm going to start a new person anyway, and my guess is that this playthrough, if I'm actually going to go to level 1, to what's the max level now, 100? 105? I have no idea. They increase the max level by 10 every freaking expansion pack, so I have no idea. I think it's 100. That's gonna take for flippin' ever, because especially when you get around level 20, it gets really, really slow. I know. So yeah. I. This is probably gonna catch up and overthrow Skyrim. And in Skyrim, I'm somewhere between 55 and 60 parts in. This is gonna be longer than Skyrim, I can already tell. This is at least gonna catch up to Skyrim fairly quickly. So yeah, and I, over the course of growing and playing this game, I almost became in love with the Blood Elf race because I know the Blood Elf storyline at the back of my hand. I knew these guys back when Kel'Thas Sunstrider was still the leader of the Blood Elves, and actually, newsflash: Jet Sunstrider is actually named after Kel'Thas Sunstrider because, as my YouTube name, Jet Sunstrider is actually a reference to World of Warcraft, the Blood Elf previous leader, Jet Sunstrider, who is now sitting in both a dungeon and a raid as this crazy magic addicted bastard, and Blood Elves, they're addicted to magic, They had their whole sun world destroyed, blown up by Big Bad Artifice, and now they're just trying to, survive and all that stuff. I played as the Blood Elves back when Kel'Thas Sunstrider was still high and mighty. And, just new flash, Jet Sunstrider, Kel'Thas Sunstrider. You see what I did there? Jet is just a random name, just so I'm not completely copying his name. I just like World of Warcraft, and I like the Blood Elf line, I like the Blood Elf lore, and they're just overall my favorite race. And also, newsflash, if it wasn't for the Blood Elves, I probably would have been a human playing either a human or a Night Elf. Because I know a little bit of the human questline, and I know a little bit of the Night Elf questline. And Blood Elves, I am dead center, know it like the back of my hand. So you saw my last character, Steamanish, I think was his name. He was a rogue, so I'm probably not gonna play as a rogue because I've already leveled up a rogue to 88, and I don't want to do it again. I want to do a mage or a warlock because it makes sense, or a priest. But priests are very hard to level. They take forever, and nobody likes me using the freaking mind control spell on NPCs anyway. I do like the mind control spell for priests. I'm sorry. I used to have a priest, and all I would do is run around in a low level area and just, mind control people. I'm sorry. It's too fun. I might do a mage or a warlock. I'm probably not going to do a monk, because to be honest, Mist and Pandaria was a waste of an expansion pack to me. My dad feels the same way, so, I'm not going to be a panda, that's for sure. Not going to be the frickin' dragon warrior here. I'm not gonna do a goblin and a worgen as alliance anyway. Gonna do a blood elf, I already know that. That's not a blood elf, but I don't know if I want to do a mage, warlock, priest. I might do a hunter. And name my pet Riptide after Percy Jackson the Olympians. I freaking love that book series. Not gonna do a Death Knight. I want to start from 1 and carry on. I'd do a paladin, but I don't have... I would do a paladin, but I don't want to, frickin' be stuck tank for everything. For, all the dungeons that I do, I don't want to be stuck tank, because I'm not a good tank. I just like dealing as much damage as possible. So I might be mage, or I might be hunter, or I might be warlock, who knows. I think should I do hunter? I don't know. God dang it, I don't want a whole video to me be trying to freaking, choose my class and customize my character. So, I don't know. No, but you know what would be weird? If Blood Elves could be druids, that would be weird. Guess that's why they're not. I sure it's a different race to be this class. Apparently the white guys can't be shamans. I guess it's only the black. Alright, well. Never mind. Race, alright? I just heard the word race, alright? I'm sorry. I might just be hunter, but I don't like the starting pet. Like, seriously, my favorite kind of pet is cat. I am a cat person. Yeah. Um, 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 um. Damn it. I want to be a hunter because hunters can do a lot of damage, and they have pets. Which who doesn't want a pet, right? Who doesn't want a loyal companion on their journeys? Don't want to be forever alone here. But I want to be a mage because I want to do stuff like enchanting and disenchanting and alchemy and all that. But as a hunter, I probably want to do leatherworking or mining. Because hunters can wear plate armor at some point, I think. But all classes start out with cloth, right? But I think hunter starts out with leather, and then at some point they can do plate. I think. To my knowledge, I think. But the mage, I just love doing disenchanting and enchanting, man. Screw it, let's do mage. Why not? By long tradition, if you watch my Skyrim or my PlanetSide 2 gameplays, you'll know that most of my characters are female. Because if you're gonna walk around looking at something, then you might as well look at something good, right? So, long tradition. Maybe a female. Why not? Why? Why not? I don't want to spend too much customizing. Zing. That looks... Sure, that looks fine to me. I kind of like this hair color. That hair color's cool. I don't even want to bother with this. I'm not a girl. I don't know what's good earrings. Please just let me do that. Please don't play the name game with me here, game. Just please don't. You're gonna play the name game with me. Damn it. It won't let me do... Please don't play the name game with me, World of Warcraft. I play this game too much. Oh my gosh. Sure, I guess. I just don't want to play the name game, so I'm just gonna go with it. A loading screen. That is very reassuring. Hopefully it's not like PlanetSide 2 status here, like seriously. Important.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state. But many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
And backstory. Alright. First things first, why the hell is there an orc here on a gigantic scorpion? I don't know, I don't care. let's deal with this system and the interface and the whatnot. That's not what I want. I want this. Auto loot, turn that on. Combat. Display, that's good, I guess. Objectives. Action bars. Dun, 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 dun. Block guild invites. Block channel invites. And I'm not going to block anything else. I just don't want to be spammed with guild invites. I know I'm not popular, but hey, no matter who you are, you get spammed with guild invites. Alright, I can just go over there for now. I'll eventually just get rid of this spell, because seriously, it doesn't do much. It does that. So, look for the delay. I get a Frostfire Bolt.
Victory lies ahead.
I don't know if you guys want me to read all of the quests, but I guess Reclaiming the Sunstrider Isle. This is pretty much the starting location for the Blood Elves, obviously. It's not like you'll see a bunch of orcs running around over here, except for that guy over there. I don't know why he's here, but so you need to begin your education. Jet Strider, Jet Sunstrider, whatever. It's better for us all. There's little room for errors, so listen closely. The burning crystal screen floating objects to the west of the sun spire here. Long game. Use the power of the Isles experimentos. Mana worms were guardians with the Scourge and Varus of Guilfoss as Varus invasion of Guilfoss has driven them errant from a lack of magic control over them. There's little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation to do this and return to me, and we get a random little thingamajig.
Shorello run.
Maybe it's a good thing I chose Mage, because at least because I start out with Cloth, I don't have to worry about like changing. Anyway, so big old starting area. Lots of NPCs, lots of quests, lots of Blood Elves. And yeah, that little spiel in the beginning was pretty much just some backstory. Pretty much what I said earlier about Gelpot Sunstrider. I didn't mention Lorthamar Theron at all, but that's pretty much just backstory of how we were once schooling. And apparently I have to go. That's great. Anyway, my light's flashing, so that only means it's time to go. So, regardless, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If you do, great. If not, oh well. And I'll definitely be continuing this first thing tomorrow after I get everything. First set it up. It looks like I'm floating on the ground. Looks like I'm floating. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. And if you're hype for this World of Warcraft awesomeness, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Oh, don't pull a plant site 2 on me here, dude. Like, seriously.